Hi, how's it going? My name is Andrew Webb, and I'm here to give you my speech on how to ride a bike. Remember when you were a kid and you first got your bike and it was your first bit of freedom? You're riding around the neighborhood just having fun. Those are simpler times. And as an adult, you still ride your bike, get good exercise, and feel like a kid again. So, what I want to say is, have you ever felt like your life is empty, bored? It's kind of the same thing over and over again. Well, I'd say mountain biking or just being on a bike will help get rid of that. I used to race a lot as a kid. I started riding when I was 2 years old, and now I work for a bike company and build bikes and ride for fun all day long. So I would like to use my expertise and hopefully show you what you need to do to get started riding a bike. So the first step is you're going to need to know is finding the right bike for you. This right here is a mountain bike. It's got dual suspension, so it's got suspension in the back and suspension in the front. It's also got a large range of gears so you can pedal up steep climbs. Another bike there is a road bike. I don't have one right here. It's in the warehouse. I would have done it in there, but it was way too hard. But a road bike is just for riding on road. And if you're in a city where there's no dirt trails or anything, a road bike would be perfect for you. And lastly, the other main type of bike there is a hybrid. A hybrid bike is kind of the mix between a mountain bike and a road bike. It's got a front suspension fork with just a little bit of travel. So if any bumps, whatever, you can go over them. You can also ride on dirt roads. If it's a little gravel stuff, it's fine. You can ride on that. It's a perfect commuter bike if you want to ride to school, ride to get something to eat. Perfect college bike right there. And yeah, so next thing, what equipment are you going to need? So, you're going to need a helmet. First off, I don't have a helmet with me right now because I'm traveling right now. So, yeah, helmet is definitely a necessity because I've crashed many times riding mountain bikes, and if I wouldn't have had a helmet, probably wouldn't be here talking with you today. Next thing you're going to need is hydration. Right here, we got a water bottle cage. You can put a water bottle right here, and so when you're riding, drink water. Or what you can do is get something called a CamelBak hydration pack. Basically, it's a little backpack that you wear, and it has a bladder full of water, and you can drink that while you're riding. It's another option. You can store extra things in it. Next thing, pedals. So, a lot of high-end mountain bikes and road bikes don't come with pedals. This one, I just put on some tester pedals right now, but if you buy this bike, it doesn't come with this. So you're going to need to get yourself a set of pedals, and the reason they do that is because, well, on high-end bikes, pedals are very specific to people. You usually keep your pedals with you, and so you just slap them on yourself. So if you don't have your own set of pedals, that's another expense you're going to need to get. Next thing is what you're going to wear. You can pretty much wear anything. You don't need a certain specific thing. But if you want to look like you're racing, you're pro, sure, get a jersey. I mean, it does come in clutch when it's hot out. It's fairly breathable, but you can basically ride anywhere. Alright, so third thing is finding out where you're going to ride. So, if you got mountains near you, if there's some mountains right over here, a mountain bike might be a good option, so you can go ride them. But if you're just stuck in a city, it's pretty flat, no mountains, I wouldn't recommend a mountain bike. I would recommend the road bike or a hybrid. But so for you guys in Santa Monica, I know there's the mountains right out by Malibu up there. Great place to ride. Then you also got Big Bear, which is a drive, but they have good mountains there. So that could be cool, and mountain bikes could work. Road biking would be awesome because you can ride right down to Malibu, you can ride right into downtown LA, all that stuff. You can ride up and down the coast. that would be a perfect thing for you guys. Another thing is, how are you going to get the bike to there? So, do you have a truck that you can just throw your bike in the back of the truck? Or does your car have a hitch? Or is your car large enough that you can just fit it inside? Those are some also things to think about, you know, if you're going to have to travel or you're just going to ride from your house. Cool. Alright, now for the tips on how to ride a mountain bike. So, I'm going to sit on this right now. First thing, when you're riding a mountain bike, at least, when you're going down a hill, usually going pretty fast, you don't want to look right in front of you. You want to look about 20, 30 feet in front of you. So, that way, when you're going that fast, you can see what obstacles there are, and you can avoid them. It doesn't catch you off guard. Another thing, a big mistake, people usually, when they're new, ride with their feet like this. Well, what you gotta do is be in 9 o'clock position, your feet parallel to the ground. And that's the reason for when you're going downhill is if there's rocks or any obstacles, you don't hit them with your feet and then you crash, basically. Another thing I see people do is when they're going down a hill, sitting on their seat. If you're riding downhill, you don't want to sit on your seat. You're gonna get bucked off, and you're gonna crash. So you want to lean back, but not too far. Like you don't want your arms locked out like this. You want to get like a good squat going. If you're climbing, it's kind of the opposite. You want to have your front over the front wheel so you don't loop out and fall backwards. Alright. Also, if you've never ridden a bike before, I suggest, they don't really have training wheels for adults, I don't think, not that I know of, but you can kind of ride it like a Strider bike, which is what kids' bikes do. Just have your feet on the ground and just practice walking with the bike and just kind of ride it. You can just run with it, but just kind of get the feel. If you're getting a little confident, take the feet off the ground, put them on the pedals, and go from there. Also, I highly suggest watching some YouTube channels on how to do it. Alrighty, I'm gonna wrap this up, get back to work, but I hope to see you out on the trails.